It's not 1 o'clock yet. No, 3 minutes to go. Are we live?
Oh, hang on. We're not. Remember all that stuff that I did? I forgot to plug this in. Oh. So I got everything ready over there and then forgot to turn the camera on. Doo-doo-doo. So we'll be there in a second.
Okay. So tell Marina Scheinhaus, say, hi Marina, where are you from? Can you do that?
Yeah, I can. We are also going.
The audio is live.
Okay. No, for some reason this is not showing up over there.
I should then go on.
Sorry, I was all like, we're doing this whole thing real professional, and then sorry, I was all like, we're doing this whole thing real professional, and then I forgot to turn on the camera, and now the camera's not showing up.
Hi there, this is Mila. It takes a minute, but we are here and ready.
Yeah, what's happening is, okay, we're good.
Okay. All right. Welcome to our second live stream. This is Trent, my creative assistant and publisher, videographer, photographer in Tumble Ridge, BC. And my name is Mila Lansdowne, also in Tumble Ridge, BC. And I will present you today the second part of the 3 days live stream. Yesterday, we were talking about silk painting for income generation with a starting 3 ways to earn from silk painting. And I would like to welcome everyone who is attending here live. Or then when you are watching the recording, please put in your questions because I can answer from my experience. And it depends on if you are just starting, you are thinking about making money from home with a creative activity like silk painting, or if you are established artist and silk painter. Because what I know from experience, because silk paintings saved my life and put me on the creative path of entrepreneurship that I'm teaching now. I know that there are many obstacles, and most of them are sitting outside of our studio. They are sitting either in our minds or they are sitting out there in the skills and knowledge that we don't have. And I am here to help you to gain the skills, to ask your questions and get the answers. And if you want to learn more and know more, I am starting a Silk Pro Collab, which we have a link that I will ask Trent to place in the chat. And if you click on it, you can get on the interest list because I know there is so much to learn. And I know you are amazingly creative. My heart is beating for the creative people all around the world because, you know, creativity is the path to success. Creativity is the path to you making money. And I would like to, before I recap yesterday's, I would like to talk a little bit and inspire something about the creative principle that you are living. As an artist, you are already experiencing creative principle, which everyone creates, even if we are dressing, if we are cooking our lunch. That's creativity. What is creativity? And I have this little envelope here. So creativity is a process where idea comes from the invisible in our head into the visible world. The way you create your work, the way Trent is doing his creative work, the way I painted this, let's say this picture here, the way I put together my teaching work, the way you are painting on silk. Realize the process that comes with an idea. And I would like that you run now through your mind how your paintings or creative work comes to the silk or to canvas or to photography. You know, you may see something that inspires you, and the idea is like a seed in your head, and that idea starts to occupy your being. You cannot get rid of the idea because there is something you want to bring out on canvas or silk or photography. There is something that triggers your creativity, idea sits there, and you automatically come back to that thought and build this concept of your silk painting in your mind first. And then your body basically moves into action without telling yourself, oh, I need to get brushes, I need to get silk, I need to do this. You automatically, your body goes into so-called what I call inspired action. This is the creative process, how your money comes to your home. The same thing, you need to be passionate about how you earn money, the service you provide, the passion to help your clients, the same way obsessed about bringing service to the world so you can create more work and enrich people even more. This is the creative principle. And the reason why I'm so passionate about helping creatives, because you already experience the creative process. And that process applies to making money in the same way it applies to creating a piece of work. So this is it about my passion for creativity and helping people to earn through the creative pursuit. And we will cut, and I will be going now to a little recap from yesterday, what we were talking about in case you were not there. We were experimenting, I must have said that. So, but there is the essence of yesterday's training, 100%, you can look it up. And the core of the training yesterday was about 3 levels where silk painters or artists or photographers, visual artists can earn money. And it was about the first, originals. And you may be silk painters, or you are painting silk scarves, or you are visual artists, you know, watercolor, whatever media you do. You are selling originals. That's the first level. And the second level is to have a semi-passive income. That means, yes, you paint, but then you take the image and you use it for products that are reprinted or put to outlets that will then reproduce them, and you are getting royalties. In my case, as an example, from this image, from this picture, I have many products with the same image, and in galleries and gift shops and online. And these products will bring you what I'm calling semi-passive income. Because if you are using somebody who prints that on demand and sells for you, so you are getting royalties, or if you are selling by yourself and getting the checks directly into your post office box. So this was yesterday. The third level is then selling your skills, which I think it's the best way, the most rewarding, because You are not doing the work, you're sharing the skills, and you can prepare, structure it, and really make nice money in a much rewarding way. There is so much, not only financial reward, but if you experience teaching a class or doing a retreat, there is such a powerful reward emotionally, seeing the people thriving, seeing the people happy. And you are basically the channel, you are the agent that delivers that success and happiness to them. So that was yesterday. That was the topic yesterday, and you can look it up. 3 levels of earning with silk painting, but it applies to any visual art, I would say. So, and let's go today to the next lesson, which basically is about sales channels. And I would like to just touch a little bit on the yesterday's chart. Let me move this aside. And go about how you are going to sell. Everything is basically in the Kindle book that Trent can show us. Is here on the table. I wrote the book in 2014, so it's aged, but all the information that is there is valid. All the 3 sales channels are explained there. So let's go back to the presentation. And so the easiest, and most of us are practicing, is direct sales. We go to a trade show, we'll go to craft show, we are inviting people to silk painting party or painting party and do a direct sales. This is the starting point. You know, you are getting out there and you are connecting with people. The second level or second sales channel is selling in consignment. So that means you will have nice portfolio, you will have business card, you get yourself into a professional state of an artist, and you will introduce yourself to different outlets that will then take your art and sell it in consignment. And what is my experience, if you are giving your work or even the reproductions to a place that is selling for you but not buying directly, it is important to observe these outlets. The best and most successful, from my experience, is the cooperation with outlets that you can visit often. You can see how they are presenting your work. And if you can influence the placement of your work, then that's the best relationship with a consignment partner. From my experience, if these partners are far away or not putting much attention specifically to your work, you will see it in the sales. And we always look for profitable, effective, and efficiency. For me, you know, we are living here up north. We have a wonderful, powerful outlet here because we are UNESCO Geopark. But other outlets are quite far away. And in that case, for me, I need to calculate and say, okay, well, you know, is the outlet bringing me the revenue, the money that makes that justifiable? being so far away, I cannot watch it. If there is a person that takes good care of my work, then I will see it in the dollars. By the way, people show appreciation by opening their money purse, right? So think about it. Many people love your work, but it is about to focus on those who really love you and appreciate you and show it by purchasing your products or referring you to other people. So think about it. So this is it on the consignment channel. Now I would like to talk more about selling in wholesale, which for me, that's the best way to earn. Wholesale can happen in two ways. You can go to a trade show, for example, where the clients are retail outlets. There will be, fashion boutiques, there will be gift shops, and these partners, they will sign a contract with you, and you will then go home and produce. So it works, for example, go to a trade show. Let's go with this little mouse pad. Somebody will come in there and I have my collection in there. By the way, I always suggest to work in concepts. So if I have one picture, then I put it on something that is a concept. Let's say for office, for home, there will be cup and bookmark and pen and mouse pad, something that belongs together. And it's really impressive when the retail partner will purchase it. They are looking for their benefits, right? We need to always think about the client, what they want. We are there to help them to get what they want. By the way, there is a little book, How to Win Influence, and I don't know if you can see it. How to Win
Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie.
And so it is. I think that, I don't know if it's really from that book, but if you help others to make money, then you will help yourself to make money, right? When we help others, we get help. That's the circulation of prosperity. And I think many of us have problems, which we were talking about here with mindset. We do not think as far. We do not think that it is not about our product at all. It's about, will it benefit my client and how will it benefit? If the client is, and I'm sidetracking, if the client is looking for something that is easy to mail, then my silk scarf is perfect. And in my marketing, I would say easy to mail gift. Okay, so let's get back to the level number 3, the sales channel number 3, which is in wholesale, my favorite. And in wholesale system or concept, I see 2 ways to do that. The first is the trade show. And for a trade show, because there is a large investment on your side. Trade shows are not retail or consumer shows. Trade shows are big events where retailers are coming in. The booth, from my experience in Canada here, runs in several thousands of dollars. Usually you need to also travel unless you are in big city where you can walk to the venue. So selling at trade shows requires good preparation. You best have already established contacts that you invite to come to the trade show with some specials. Then you can make money, because how it runs is the clients come, the retailers come to your booth, they will decide what they want, how many pieces, and there is 50% in the regular relationship. 50% down by contract signing. Then you go home. You already have the money for creating the products. You calculated them well. And then you go home, you produce, and you deliver according to the contract. So that's the one thing. The other way, and we will cut this one. The other way, which I like for you to consider, is corporate gifts. You can create your original silk scarves, your work, with corporate gifts. It works basically in the same way as the trade show with a retailer, but it's much more profitable because you will propose to a partner, let's say a larger company, you will propose to them your, say, silk scarves, or this could be any other products that will benefit them, right? So you are proposing, and the same way, 50% down, going home and producing. As you see here, there is the cost for you is only the effort for the proposal, as opposed to a trade show where you need to invest for your booth, your accommodation, your travels. So corporate gifts, from my experience, are the most profitable way to earn from your artistic work, from your silk scarves, and from other work that you are doing. What is required here to how I do it, I'm searching for partners when I'm thinking about proposal who align with my values. Because for me, I'm all about supporting creativity, especially women, especially in the North. And those companies who align with my values, I love to work with them. And then I go to their website, see what is their mission, see what is their corporate colors, and then create my proposal. So it requires a little bit more structure, and this is about letting you know you have more opportunities. And what I'm going to do, and I would like to repeat it again, if you are interested in learning how you can grow your art business, visual art business, your silk art career or business, I encourage you to sign up for the interest list for the Silk Pro Club. And you will find a link in the chat. We will then connect and see. The Silk Pro Club is for people who can, from the very beginning, create product, create online presence, become professional, and then in the group of the club, network, share, learn, and market. I would like to help you market your work. And like I said, marketing is the key, and I know that's the weak point for many of the creative entrepreneurs or artists. So this is it about my 3 channels, sales channels. And what else do we have? Oh, okay, yeah, little outlook. What time do we have, Trent?
An hour and a half by my reckoning, but
okay, all right.
We've been going for half an hour.
Oh, thank you. That was my question. And I would like to just put out hello and thank you to the chat. If you have any specific question, please put your question in the chat. And if you are watching the replay, please ask your question in the comments. We will check it and I'll get back to you. So this is for today. For tomorrow, I would like to talk more about creating a product suite. And let me get it. And I know we don't have it on a chart. So this is for tomorrow. The key in success is, for one, you have an excellent product. You have excellent presence. That should be, of course, a business card that should be always in your pocket or your purse. Business card, online presence with your portfolio or your workshop, your mission, your vision, where you're going, what you are about. Online presence. The next thing, and we were talking about, and I would like to recap on it. So you have your product. Then you have clear understanding what sales channels by packaging. I'm saying how you are going to package your products. And I don't mean like plastic sleeve. How you are getting your product to the client. Is it direct sales? Is it consignment? Is it what I was just saying, wholesale? So you need to know, decide in what direction, because there are some conflicts, right? If I'm selling in wholesale to a retail, I need to match when I go to, let's say, local craft fair, I need to match that price of my partner in wholesale, or I just don't do any retail, right? There is more to it, and in the club there is enough time to talk about it and learn about it. But what you need to be professional, start to be professional. Have this packaging, knowing how you're going to sell and why you are doing that. Promotion, that means online presence and having partners. And partners these days are really easy to have because the selling moved from past where we needed to go to a gatekeeper that held us back, like, getting somewhere in a gallery and whatever. These days you can sell directly, right? So there is entry directly to the market, but the market is crowded. So we need partners. So you will need the official partners, which would be organizations, associations, and always look how they are digitally evolved, right? The more digitally evolved these organizations are, and you are digitally evolved, so you have online presence, then that works well because the clients can then travel to them from you and from them to you. So that's partnership, and the Silk Pro Club is all about it. Then this is you. You need to here have self-discipline. So that means, yes, we love to create, but if it's about making money, we need to spend time to have really systems in place, be organized, set time for bookkeeping, and set time for creating. And as long as you are on your own without a help, as I'm fortunate, I have Trent here. But as long as you are alone, you need to be your bookkeeper, you need to be your creator, you need to be your promoter, you need to have many hats. That means self-discipline is an organization as a big key in the success. And I know, I'm creative. We have, how did you say that, Trent, with these turtles and elephant?
Okay, a little hot, sorry. Do you want the story?
Yeah,
okay.
I love that.
So I'm just going to pop over here for me. So the idea is that some people have ideas like elephants have babies. It takes 2 years from conception to realization. And at the end of it all, you have one perfect elephant. I'm going to cough again. Some people have ideas like turtles have babies. Turtle kind of wanders up on the beach, lays 100 eggs, then wanders off into the sea again. At the end of a couple of months, you know, the 100 eggs hatch. Well, not all 100, maybe 90 of them hatch, and they start making their way to the sea. And the crow comes by and eats one, and a guy goes by in a dune buggy and runs over a bunch. And only a few make it back to the sea. But by the time you get to the by the time they get it to the sea, you have one or maybe two or three perfect ideas that have been realized. You have 3 turtle babies.
Thank you so much, Trent. I appreciate that. I just needed to bring it in because I think the creative souls who we are, and I really count myself to that, is we have so many ideas. And that's a wonderful thing. But how far this idea gets to the sea before it's eaten, maybe by another idea, then very often we do not focus on one idea, stick with it, and carry that through with focus, dedication, and the same passion which we are using for creating our work. Then we may just, get stuck or move slow forward. And I am here to help you to move forward faster because the power of the group. Okay, so I got stuck by self-discipline. So self-confidence is a really important part because our self-confidence shows how we price our work. And I've seen many things that unfortunately really did not represent the value of the work by the price that was the sticker on it. So, but the trick to that is when you improve yourself, when you are getting professionals, when you stand up, you have your business card, you know that you are doing amazing work, and you do not let any work out of your studio that is not to your highest standards. Then with this and continuous learning, you will create competency. You will be more competent as a creative, as an artist, photographer, silk painter. The more you learn, the more, something is beaming, the more competence you have, the more confident you become because you build yourself. Where is this thing? Oh my.
Oh, you're getting a phone call.
Yeah, no, sorry. Sorry. Okay, I got interrupted. Okay, so I need to cut this. You grow your skills, you grow your professional presence online and in person. People are watching you. And, is your car the way you want it? It's your home, it's your studio, it's your online presence. And I have to put that on myself. I check on myself always like this, because once we become who we are and express it, then that's the best place in the world to be. You will be one with your work. You will be one with your mission, and the success will be attracted to you. Well, it sounds kind of woo, but it will happen because when you improve your competency or competence, it will show everywhere. You will work differently. You will have your business card. You will have your pamphlets in the stores. You will have online presence. You will be well established. And with this growing competence, and I'm sure you are always learning your skills, your professional skills, that goes automatically. So with your competence, there is automatically confidence coming. That's a psychological, a loop, right? So that's the one thing, confidence. Support system, it can be in your personal relationship, but better still is find support system where the mindset is the way you want to be supported. With people who are thinking, oh, okay, art doesn't have any future, or how you call it, starving artists, right? This mindset is highly poisonous for you. You don't want to be with these people. Your support system must be somebody who says you are doing great work, where you are going with your work, what do you like about your work. Support means helping you think toward your success and fulfillment. For me, success, happiness is fulfillment. When we do what we love and are rewarded for that, then we live good life. And my passion is to help you get there. But you need to have the proper support system. And very often it's not found in the closest relationships, because these people seen us when we were not good artists, and that memory is sitting with our loved ones and whatever it is. So find a support system that is truly valuable. And again, I'm starting the Silk Pro Club, where we will be working on this, supporting each other, helping each other grow. And you find the link in the chat. And the next thing is, and that's the last one, service mindset. Mindset is the key to everything. Mindset is the key to loving relationship with your loved one. Mindset is the key to get good financial stability. And of course, mindset is to your success and progress. So that's a different thing, but speaking of mindset, I would like to show you this classic, and Trent knows that very good.
This is a copy of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey.
Yes, all-time bestseller. Highly suggested, even if you just get this mini copy. The most important thing that you can take from there, the first habit is be proactive. The second habit, think from the end result. This is crucial. This is crucial. And I would like to remind you how you create your work. Before your work comes out to the canvas or silk, it sits here. You already have it in your mind. But do you have in your mind the picture of your thriving bank account? That's my question. Everything must be considered from the end result. Habit number 2. So I'll give you a little bit more about one more book. I don't know if Trent knows this one. And I really like Mike Michalowicz.
I have not read it, no.
That one's out of my...
Okay, so it's Profit First. Transform your business from a cash-eating monster to a money-making machine. It's Mike Michalowicz. I actually wanted to bring you the Toilet Paper Entrepreneur, which was the first book I read. And this one is beautiful. It gives you guidance how you take care of your income. And as a little outlook is, for example, when you are selling now, from your revenue, you will have separate accounts, and you will put your taxes aside right away. You will put your operating expenses right away aside, and also your profit. Because when we don't put, let's say you want to make 5% profit, right? So the money comes in and you leave it in your account as one sum. Then we spend it there, we buy new brushes, we buy new materials, we spend it. But if the money comes in and you have your percentage, and I'm saying read a book, then let's say you say, okay, I want to make 5% profit. Then you will take 5% and put it away. It's not there anymore, you cannot spend it. And the same with taxes. I do it and I love it. Anyway, so this is a little bit, and last book that I would like to share, and you can see I really work that well. I don't know where you can see it. Is Building a Story Brand. And I highly suggest to read it because it's all about how you build a business that is filled with integrity, focus here, mindset, focus on the client, and it goes into detail. And in the Silk Pro Club, we are working in the 12 weeks training that I just completed. The students are now selling and collecting information about so-called client avatar, which is one part in the story brand. But I would like to close with this. We need to know who our client is, the best client. We are selling to many people, but find out and create what is called client profile, client avatar. How you call it? Screen through the sales you made. Who were these people? Women, men, how old? Were their parents, were they Canadians? Why did they buy the product? Is it gift? Is it for them? Find as much as possible about your ideal client, because these people are not single pieces. These people collect somewhere. And when you connect with this group of clients, then you are satisfied, you are fulfilled, and these people will love you and refer you. And this is where we want to go with our business. And with this statement, I would like to close my presentation for today. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Tomorrow, we are talking about the integrated product suite, which I had here. Thank you very much. Submit questions and have fun. Life is supposed to be fun. And